Our official sponsor, Greenwood Stock Trading. If you want to learn how to make some passive income, some extra money, so you can invest in your future and your kids' future, give them a call for a free 10-minute consultation, 281-760-3170. Go get to the bag. All right, man. Bonzi Ennis, Jaron Ennis' dad says that they are not going to be fighting on the Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis card. So, um, so apparently they won't be on the card. They will be headlining their own card. He says. Now I heard that they was going to either fight on that card or the Wilder Ruiz card, but Wilder Ruiz is in flux. Now it's reported that William Zepeda was going to be featured on this Garcia Tank card, and so was Jaron Ennis. But like I said, things in boxing changed. That could have been true. But that's one thing about boxing. Everything tends to change. You know what I'm saying? Everything tends to change. That's what I can say about boxing. One thing, Monday at 11:59, it could be one thing, and then you get to Tuesday 12:10, it could be something totally different. It could be something totally different. So, but yeah, like I said, things change, and I don't know if the money wasn't right and I got some other intel too. I'll tell about him. I don't think the person mind me saying this, so I just call it a rumor. But I share some other intel about him as well too. So he says that Jaron is going to be fighting on the undercard for the Gervonta Tank Davis Ryan Garcia card on April 22nd. It's rumored to take place, according to Derek Bonzi Ennis. His son, Boots, 30-0 and 27 KOs, will be headlining his own card late May or early June, likely in Atlantic City or Philly. So, he said, no, it's not true. It would have come to me first. If it came to anybody, it would have came to me first, said Derek Bonzi Ennis to Watson Media. Shout out to Watson Media. Go subscribe to his channel YouTube. When asked if Boots Ennis will be fighting on the undercard of Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia April 22nd at the end of May or the beginning of June, something like that, said Bonzi about when Jaron Ennis will be fighting next. No, I'm looking for him to do the main event, probably in Atlantic City or here in Philly. I like AC because when people do come over here, they can go to the casinos and stay overnight with their families. It used to be, I don't know, but we're trying to bring it back. I don't know what happened. It died down. He said people started going to Vegas, California, stuff like that. Said Bonzi Ennis asked why promoter stops staging fights in Atlantic City, which was previously thought to be the Mecca of boxing years ago. Now, at the end of the day, you got to understand too that he write about that, or Gotti, Kelly Pavlik, Bernard Hopkins, in the boardwalk. I don't know if what happened, if it didn't age well. They opened up that Hard Rock, casino. B will have fought there, one of the last cards of last HBO cards. So like I continue to say, bro, like I don't know why it died down, but a lot of these promoters, they tend to want to just go cater towards Hispanics. That's my they want to just do shit on the West Coast, and they don't believe in other fan bases no more. That's just the way you go. I can explain it. That's just the way I can explain it. They don't believe in they used to do fights throughout the Midwest. They don't do fights there no more. They don't do fights there no more. So they didn't cut off a lot of They didn't cut off a lot of places they used to put fights there, and they just rather just go west or go with what they know. So that's something to chew on for a minute. That's something to chew on. So, and it's unfortunate, like a mug. He right. It was like the East Coast version of Vegas. But him not fighting on the card headline, it sounds like they're trying to keep the ball moving forward. It's kind of like they're trying to keep the ball moving forward. So, and I ain't mad at it. So they don't want to be undercard. They want to be main events, and that's probably why, they probably X that shit out. They want to continue to progress. They want to continue to progress. Boost forward to a main event because he about to get a world title, a full world title. So look, what you look like a champion, always fighting on somebody undercard. So you per se can't keep having that. So it's time for him to step up and it's time for him to step up and do his own thing. It's time for him to, take it to another level. Be a world champion, It's time. And be a name. So but yeah, I agree. You don't want to keep fighting on these dudes undercards. It's time to go be a boss. It's time to go be a headliner. So, but we'll see. He might turn around and still fight on the headline. Because Showtime ain't got that many dates, and if he is headlining, because Jamal Charlo, he said he supposed to come back in June. So I mean, Showtime seemed to have, they didn't announce that on the schedule, but I know they got other fights that Espinosa said they still working on. So I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. So we're gonna have to wait and see like everybody else. So that's a lot of if he headlining, shit, it might fuck around and be a show, one of the showbox days. Not to be disrespectful, be funny. But it might be one of the showbox days. But but like I said before, we'll see. It's supposed to be Roman Villa, the one that beat Rashidi Ellis. The plan was to do do him do Ellis and Ennis, and Ellis lost. A lot of people still think Ellis won. A lot of people still think Ellis won. So that's the crazy thing about it. I ain't watch it. So I don't think he gonna get a lot of respect in this fight neither. Anytime they hype you up, bro, they want you to go out there and beat Godzilla. And that's the honest truth. And that's the honest truth. So, but talking about what I did here real quick, about him. I'll just read this. Now I'll say this is a rumor. So here you go. So it says, Boots ain't been too good at business to the point of his career. He had to turn to Cameron Duncan. Somebody called Cameron Duncan a known snake. That's not my opinion. Don't know the man. To get him out another bad business deal, and now he's trying to distance himself from Duncan, but he can't because he signed a 360 deal with Duncan. All right. This is somebody telling me. All right. Then it says that you ever hear Boots speak on Duncan Cameron? Do you? I only heard the dad kind of speak on the relationship with Cameron Duncan. He says that Brandon Lee dad had better business acumen than OG Bonzi. Same with Brian Norman daddy. They went to Bob to buy out Cameron out. Boots was signed to the same janky promoter out the Midwest Crawford was signed to, and that is Matador Sports. I always remember that name. He said, and somehow Cameron stepped in and saved them both. So, look like Cameron and them snakes were in cahoots. So I mean, hey, that's somebody's opinion, not my personal opinion, but hey, hey. So, and word is that he trying to get out that deal. That's the good word, that he trying to get out that deal. And, Brandon Lee was with, I didn't know he was with Cameron Duncan. And they saying that Brandon Lee, got Al Heyman to buy him out. So, I mean, you've been hearing that, behind the scenes that Al Heyman been trying to get Jaron Ennis for years. So I don't know per se how true that is. But I mean, it is what it is, man. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Check out the Boxing News and Boxing Room playlist. Peace.